lot of people were texting me, Devin. A lot of people were hitting me up, including you. This game.
Oh yeah, no.
This game's over.
What'd I say? I think it was after Dak got sacked.
Yeah,
it had already been.
It was the drive after Derrick Henry's run.
Huh?
It was the drive after Henry's run.
Yeah, it was the drive after Henry's run. Prescott got sacked at the 50 or whatever. Yeah, thought it was over. Obviously, it was enough to finish the game, but that second half was pretty brutal.
Now, the best way I heard somebody put it was the Ravens were able to finish the game in victory formation.
Mm-hmm.
Which, and by that, I mean, obviously it means, it could have ended with, a nail biting. Cowboys have the ball. They're driving down the field. They can hit a 70-yarder if they want to.
Yeah.
It's at least, it was nice to see, when the Ravens needed to get that last first down, they got that last first down. I was happy.
Well, that was what Lamar on the
on the run. I was happy to see it.
The little dive. Yeah.
Now here's the thing. I cannot get fooled. I cannot be fooled, Devin. The Baltimore Ravens. Mike,
you gotta. There's a little stain on your shirt.
What's? Oh!
You got fooled. Goosebumps. What are you, an R.L. Stein fan?
You're trying to fool me. We're getting into spooky season, bro. It's the first day.
I hate Halloween.
It's the first day of fall. I like Halloween shirts though. Look,
that's true.
Listen, hold on. Let me get my bag real quick. The Baltimore Ravens should not have been going to this game 0-2. They have a lot of problems they still need to fix.
Mm-hmm.
They still had problems with the offensive line. They still had problems in the secondary. They still had problems with penalties. They still had problems with Justin Tucker. They still had problems with coaching decisions. Look, I have a lot. I'm glad we came out with the dub. I like what I saw. I like that we got to see Derrick Henry doing what we're doing. And you know what's crazy? How beautiful did the fucking read option look with Lamar and Derrick Henry?
Awesome.
Haven't I been?
It's so scary.
It's like I've been begging for that for like 2 weeks. I was just begging for them to stop.
Honestly, you've been begging for that for 2 years.
Because you run the read option. You run the read option, which is already spreading out the offense more than it is when you're in some power I formation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is already going to make them more afraid of the pass game. And then once you pound them and pound them, pass and run, then you can line up in the I formation and really tote that bitch.
Boom.
Like the Ravens fucking do with Derrick Henry on top of that. I loved it. I love what I saw.
It was awesome.
I love what I saw from Nate Wiggins. I loved what I saw from Nate Wiggins.
Correct me, did he have problems later in the game? Because obviously we saw the the punchy.
I'm not gonna
which didn't lead to anything, but
I'm not gonna act too clueless I'm not gonna act too naive because of the criticisms I'm about to give. But look, I know it was close, but I have heard my entire, probably, at least since we've done this podcast, that if there's anything the Cowboys do, it's burn those wasted calories, those empty calories.
Mm.
They will eat them empty calories. So yes, they looked really, really good when they were down a lot.
A lot, yeah.
And yes, Nate Wiggins gave up some plays, but he was also guarding the
second highest paid.
So
he's got 34. No, they didn't give him. I thought
he beat out Jettis. Okay, so second highest paid receiver.
Jettis has 35, I think.
In the NFL. He's a rookie, and this was his first true game. They really had him out on special teams week 1, then he missed week 2, and they threw him out there first drive. I loved it. I will say, look, I love Roquan Smith. He is the worst coverage linebacker in the NFL. He is the worst coverage linebacker in the NFL. So we can figure out how to not have him in the center of that defense. It just
was PQ good at that?
Oh, PQ PQ is just quicker.
Yeah.
Roquan's just not fast enough. Sideline to sideline, he's gonna hunt your ass down.
Yeah,
but in coverage, it's just not. It's not there.
So,
it's not there, bro.
Especially when they get behind them and he's lost.
No, that's exactly what it is. But
He's lost
that's what
there.
I'm saying. He's just not a great coverage linebacker. And you know what else the Cowboys are, which I didn't realize. But going into this game, they were the worst rushing defense.
For real? I mean, it showed.
So, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't say much.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
cannot. I can't
Yeah.
let them fool me. I mean, it's I can't get too hyped. You know, worst Russian defense.
I mean, it was definitely the correct game plan. Y'all ran the hell out of the ball in that first half. Lamar, when he did throw the ball, it was impactful. I mean, great throws. Any throwing touchdowns? Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
had
yeah,
one
yeah.
passing touchdown, but I mean,
Rashad.
Justin Tucker still. I don't know what his struggles are. Apparently, John Harbaugh came out and said it was I can't think of the word, what's technique problem. He said it was a technique problem, which I was saying more of a mental thing, which maybe can go hand in
But
hand.
that leads to a
But
technique.
yeah, because I think
because he has the technique down. He's
but
done
the
it for
power's there.
15 years. Of course.
The man can launch the ball still. It's
Yeah, yeah.
just he cannot get it in between.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also,
I mean, I was shocked to see y'all had the ball at what? Maybe the 40 and y'all punted. Shocking. It's never happened
yeah, that's
in
definitely.
15
I mean,
years.
going into this season, it was like we passed the 50. We need to come out with at least 3, and if that's not something we can rely on, that drops my.
I mean, you passed the 45, maybe.
Well, no, I mean, okay. Well, in my eyes, if we make it to the
Yes.
50, we better get 5 more or 10
Agree.
more.
Yes.
Like we better get
But
in
yeah,
field
no,
goal range
a
at that point.
55, a 57, a 58, shit, a 60-yarder was
Inside, dude, he
anything
missed a
inside of that.
46-yarder inside,
Oh yeah, no,
indoors.
inside
He
of building.
missed a
Yes.
46-yarder indoors, Devin.
Yeah.
That's a
It's bad.
problem.
Yeah.
And also, so probably the least amount we've seen from Marlon Humphrey still on Instagram
Still,
Live after the game. Yeah, man. Hey, Lamar, what you got to say? So he flips the camera to Lamar. And he's like, Lamar. And Lamar's basically like, yeah, bro. Honestly, you really I swear to God, he says this. He's like, you really shouldn't have the camera out. Like, we still got a lot. We still got a lot to work on.
fuck yeah.
And Marlon's like,
Marlon's got a lot
and
to work
Marlon's
on.
like feeling like, yeah, but like, come on, man. Like it's like, bro, all Marlon Humphrey wants is content at this point. All he wants is like he can't wait to go talk about this on his podcast, which is like, oh, okay, we podcast,
I know, but
he can podcast. But if he worries more about getting his content out than covering CeeDee Lamb or Devontae Adams or any number one receiver, like it's the fact that we went into this game going, no, we're probably gonna throw Nate on him most of the game. Probably gonna throw Nate.
Yeah, we're gonna throw a rookie on the best,
because Marlon,
one
you
of the
got
best
no
receivers
chance.
in the league.
If Marlon had to cover CeeDee Lamb this entire game, he would have got his ass chopped up.
I mean, even with a double coverage, it's
chopped up.
Marlon's no help out there.
But we got Unique Ngakoue. Came back to
yes.
Baltimore.
Yes.
So adding more to that pass rush that's already that I already like. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
Kyle Van Noy had 2 sacks. That was solid.
With the broken orbital bones.
Kyle Hamilton was laying the wood out there. Kyle Hamilton is like he will be, if not already, top safety in the league.
Oh yeah, no, he's already up there. He's one of the most versatile safeties in the league.
He's an animal.
He's fantastic.